Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to talk about how to achieve your goals in 2021 because hey, why not knock it out of the park? Alright, so today I want to talk to you about how to actually not self-sabotage yourself and achieve what you want to achieve. So in order to do that, I want to shift your perspective around today to noticing how you feel in your body versus what you think in your mind about your goals. Because if you really think about what you truly desire and want, you'll notice you have certain thoughts about how you want it, and then you'll have these different feelings and all this resistance and all this stuff that is going on in your emotional body that is probably stopping you from achieving your goals. Now, I'm the type of person, I want to achieve my thing, I'm going to achieve the thing, and like nothing's going to stop me, and I get all gung-ho and I get all excited, right? And then I just crash and burn. So let's talk about the crashing and the burning. The crashing and the burning happens when you are subconscious, when your body is not in alignment with what your ego or what your mind wants. So you'll notice that you'll be like excited about something, and then your body's like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Like, I'm just going to sit here. I'm not going to do it. And herein lies the crux of the matter, and herein lies the problem. So, for instance, let me tell you about my exercise journey, or actually more about the crashing and burning of my exercise journey. So, I cannot tell you how many times I've been like, hey, I'm going to go to the gym for an hour, 3 to 5 days a week, right? My ego's like, yeah, let's do that, right? My ego's like fully on board, and my body's like, yeah, I don't really want to do that. So what happens is that my ego makes my body show up to the gym for an hour, 3 to 5 days a week, and then I'm doing good for about 3-4 weeks, and after that, I crash and I burn every single time. And the reason why I crash and I burn is because my body didn't want to do it. My body was not in alignment with it, okay? Your body is basically your like subconscious beliefs, subconscious resistance. It's what's going on under the surface. Now, my body, when I tapped into my body and I was like, hey, body, how do you want to do this? Like, what do you want to do? My body was like, well, we only want to do 15 minutes a day. And I was like, my ego was like, 15 minutes a day? I was like, I'm never going to get in shape at 15 minutes a day. And then I stopped and I thought about it. My body was like, yes, you are. And so I want to invite you to move deeper into your body, move deeper into how you actually feel about your goals. Because if you watch any other goal setting videos, read shit, whatever, it's always like, oh, what do you want? Why do you want it? That's nice. That's too freaking base, and you're not going to achieve your goal. So this time, because I am determined to not fail in my exercise endeavor, I asked myself, what can I commit to? Like, what can I get behind? What can my body get behind? Okay, that's a really good journaling question. What can my body get behind, right? What do I actually want to freaking do, okay? And what I actually want to do is just spend about 15 minutes a day on it. And then I had to be real with myself. I was like, I'm actually pretty lazy. I don't want to do that much work. I don't really care. Like, I want to look good, but honestly, I don't want to try that hard. It just is what it is. And I can be in denial about that. I can say, oh, that's not what it is, but that's exactly what it is. Like, have you guys met me? Like, I am not a very physical activity person. And I was like, okay, well, I still want to achieve my goals anyway, right? I still want to be in like freaking fabulous shape, but I don't want to work that hard. So then I was like, okay, body, if we want to be in fabulous shape, but we don't want to work that hard, what are we going to do? My body was like, well, we're going to do 15 minutes a day, no matter what, every single day. Doesn't matter if we're sick, doesn't matter if we're tired, doesn't matter if it's snowing, doesn't matter if it's raining, doesn't matter what's going on, doesn't matter if the world is falling down, we're doing 15 minutes. And I thought, that's actually a really good idea, because I could like sustain that for a very long period of time. So this is like the whole point of my story here is you guys need to tap into those deeper feelings in your body. What do you actually want to do? Not what society says, not what other people tell you, etc., etc. Because for instance, there's so much advice out there on like exercise and how to do things, and that's great, but I won't listen to it because I don't really want to do it. So therefore, it doesn't matter what all the science is and what all the thing is, because my body is like, nope, not doing it. Therefore, I will achieve nothing. I'm sure you guys have encountered this over and over and over again. So I want you to have the perspective as you contemplate how to achieve your goals in 2021. What does my ego want to do versus what does my body want to do? Because what your body wants to do is how your subconscious feels about the situation. And I'm telling you, your subconscious / your body is going to win out every single time. You know this. I know this. My body always wins. My ego doesn't win, right? My ego just feels defeated and sad and mad, right? My body was like, I told you, okay? So you got to feel into the feelings in your body. What do you actually want to do? And when I moved into my body's intelligence and kind of noticed, I was like, all right, body, we're going to do 15 minutes. What else do you want to do? What came to me was core. I only want to do core and I only want to do abs. I literally don't want to do anything else. And I don't know what the conventional exercise wisdom is out there. No clue. Don't know that much about the subject. But what I do know is that I want to do core and I want to do abs and don't want to do anything else. Don't want to do arms. I don't want to do legs. Don't want to do any of it. Just want to do core. That's it. 15 minutes a day. That's it. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to get started. I'm actually going to go along with my body instead of trying to like force my body to do something it doesn't want to do. So there's a book, I can't remember the name. I feel like it could be called Switch. I don't really remember. But anyway, there is this, what's important is the analogy they use in the book, which is the rider versus the elephant. The rider is your ego and the elephant is your body, right? And it doesn't matter how much the rider wants the elephant to do whatever. The elephant's going to do whatever the elephant wants to do, right? So, you know, my ego can think it's a good idea that we go to the gym an hour a day, yada, yada, yada. But if my body doesn't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. Or I'll do it for a short period of time and then I'll crash and burn. So the way to actually achieve your goals is to look at what your body wants. What are your limitations? What are your issues, right? What do you not want to do? Journaling prompt. All right. What do you not want to do? What are your issues? What pisses you off about having to do, right? So if I were to ask myself those questions, I'm like, well, I don't really want to drive to the gym. Like, I just don't. It's like 20 minutes away, which I know some of you who live in big cities think that's absurd, but like, I live about 3 to 5 minutes from everything in my life. All my friends, my job, the grocery store, everything I do in life is literally around the corner, right? I live downtown. My whole life is downtown. So I need to like leave downtown to go to the gym. I don't want to do that. If I had a gym within 3 minutes, I probably would go to the gym on a daily basis, but I don't have that. So like, and that's an issue, but I'm being real about it. That's an issue. So you've got to be real with yourself. What are your issues? What do you not want to do? What pisses you off that you like have to do this thing? You don't actually want to do it. Your body doesn't want to do it. I don't want to drive to the gym. I also don't want to work out for an hour. I can feel in my body, my like energetic maximum for working out is about 25 to 30 minutes. As soon as I get to the 30-minute mark, I am done. Absolutely done. My body's like, we're finished, let's go. Right? Now, when I have been at yoga class before, which my friend used to teach one, and also it was around the corner, I went every week and I really enjoyed it and all my other friends were there. Super fun time. 30 minutes into it, I always was like, I'm done. My body was like that. Now, I would continue the yoga class because I'm not going to walk out in the middle of class at 30 minutes. I'm going to stay for an hour. But really, the internal body intelligence of my body is we're done at 30 minutes, okay? So be real with yourself. What do you not want to do? How much time do you want to devote to the thing? What are you actually interested in doing? And allow yourself to contemplate these questions without like allowing society to interject or your own ego's issues to interject. Here's another way to say the same way. If you could just wave a magic wand and it could be any way that you wanted it to be, how do you want it to be? Journaling question. If you could wave a magic wand and it could be any way you wanted it to be, how do you want it to be? Okay? How do you want it to be? Another way of saying that is, what do you actually want? How do you actually want this to go? So back to my example here. What I actually wanted to do was to get up every morning, work out for 15 minutes, 30 would be my maximum, and I wanted to do it at home, and I wanted it to take like very, very, very low barrier of entry, and that's it. And I'm going to do it every single day. And I could feel in my body, yes, I can do this long term. Okay, next journaling question. You got to move into your future, okay? And you got to ask yourself, the version of me who, in this example, would be fit and healthy. The version of me who's already fit and healthy, and it's easy, and it's natural, and it's effortless. I effortlessly have the body that I'm seeking here. What is that version of me doing? And you know what that version of me is doing? She's working out for about 25 minutes a day in her house, okay? And I'm doing it literally every single day. Like, I can feel forward 15 years, and in 15 years, I can still see myself doing a 25-minute workout every single morning. Now, is my workout different and better? Yeah. Am I working out to a harder degree than I am now? Yeah, for sure. But am I still doing about 25 minutes? Yeah. Am I still doing it at home? Yeah, I am. Which lets me know that is an alignment, right? That's an alignment, because the version of me that is easily and naturally doing the thing, accomplishing the task, accomplishing the goal, is doing it at home for 25 minutes. And it's a harder workout than I'm doing right now. But I know that if I start with a really hard workout right now, I won't do it. I won't do it. So you got to ask yourself the question, what causes me to stop? Such a good journaling question. What causes me to stop? Okay. And then the following journaling question, after you answer that, what causes you to stop? What can you do instead that's going to want to actually make you move forward? Like, what is going to make you want to move forward? Okay. Another journaling question to ask yourself would be, what would actually make me excited? Okay. When I think about working out, what makes me excited is the fact that I get to do it at home. It's not going to take that long. It doesn't matter what I'm doing in my life. I know that I can accomplish it because the bar, honestly, is so low. Like, I'm starting with 15 minutes, you guys, and I'm so aligned with 15 minutes. I can't even tell you. But it makes me excited because I know I can hit it every single time. I know I can be successful because I can definitely work out for 15 minutes. I don't care if the world's falling down. I don't care if I'm even sick. I could even have the flu. You guys, I would work out for 15 minutes. Like, I know that I could do it. Like, I feel like, yes, the part of me that is fit and healthy would do that every single day, no matter what, easily, no problem. And I'm on day 16, right? Because I've already started this workout routine. I'm on day 16, and I haven't missed a single day. And the few days I didn't do it in the morning because of whatever happening, I still did it before I went to bed. And I was in alignment with doing it. So I knew I was going to meet my goal. And I feel confident because my body is in alignment with the goal. This is the whole point of this whole video. Your body needs to be in alignment with the goal. So even though your ego may want to do this big, amazing thing and make this huge splash and do whatever, right? You have got to align your habits, your choices, your routine with what your body wants to do, with what your subconscious wants to do, with what your issues are going to allow you to do, okay? Because your issues are really ruling the show, right? So you can either work with your issues or work against them or delete the issues. Now, I would love to be like my ego, let's be clear, my ego would love to be a workout machine who does all these amazing things and is able to like go hard every day, da 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 da. But I don't actually want to do that, so I would fail miserably, crash and burn like I have in the past. So yeah, none of that's going to work for me, right? Now I have a friend, she is an athletic archetype. She does silks. She gets up there, she trains 4 or 5 hours a day on silks and like trapeze and things like that. She does yoga an hour every single morning, like such an intense fit like workout routine. She goes rock climbing. I can't even wrap my mind around rock climbing. She does all this stuff. So for her, the thought of my like 15 minutes of commitment is like, it's hilarious to her. I'm quite sure. I have told her and she was like, okay. Oh, whatever works for you. But even though whatever you're committing to may be like hilarious to other people, and really, you know, my friend she isn't really laughing at me. She's just amused at like where I am because like she's so much further ahead on like the workout journey. However, you gotta like not care what other people think about what's in alignment for you. You need to do what's in alignment for you, and you need to identify what's in alignment for you, okay? And doing things your way means you're going to actually achieve them. Our society is so fixated on do it the way that I tell you to do it the way this person outside of you tells you to do it the way that society tells you to do it. Don't think for yourself. Don't possibly go into yourself and like feel what's authentic and right for you. And I'm telling you, if you are constantly following everybody else's way to do something, you will not achieve the fulfillment and like that really solid, like, I know how to do this and I know I can achieve it. So let's talk about what's happened since I've had my 15-minute workout epiphany and the ensuing action that has come about as this. I decided to make it easy as possible. That's another journaling question. How do I make this so freaking easy, I'll 100% commit to it? How do I make my goal so easy that of course I'm going to hit it? And not just hit it, I can exceed it. And my answer to that is 15 minutes of working out. That's what it is. And if I do more, that's a bonus. That's a bonus. The other thing that came to me too was like, I'm going to do abs and core because I personally would like to lose some of my excess stomach fat, etc. And I want to see results. So I'm just going to focus on the one thing. And then later I'll add in legs and later I'll add in arms and whatnot. But really, I just want to see results in one area. And I feel like a lot of times when I go to the gym, I'm doing all these muscle groups and like doing the conventional way, which is, you know, do leg day on Tuesday and arm day on Wednesday or whatever the thing is. And so I'm getting well-rounded, but I'm not seeing a lot of results. And I was like, no, I actually want to see results. So I'm just focusing on core. No, I'm on day 16, haven't missed a day. Today, I intuitively felt, oh, you know what? I'm going to do glutes. Like, I'm going to do all the muscles that are, like, in the butt. Sounds like a great idea. And it feels to me like, because I'm following my body's innate intelligence. There's another good question. What is the innate intelligence that your body is telling you to do? What is the innate intelligence that your body is telling you to do? What my body is now telling me to do, because I'm listening to myself and not people outside of me, what my body is telling me to do is butt muscles. We're doing butt muscles. Okay, so part of the way I wanted to do this was I was like, how can I make this as easy as freaking possible? And I was like, oh, I'll just get on Instagram, type in hashtag butt exercises. So easy. Hashtag abs exercises. There are so many people showing those exercises on there. It took me like 10 minutes to figure out the ab exercises, 10 minutes to figure out the glute exercises. And I'm just screenshotting what the exercises are, and then I'm putting them in an album in my phone. So in my pictures, I have an album of abs, an album of legs, even though I haven't done legs yet, an album of arms, even though I haven't done arms yet, and an album of butt. And so I have all of those things in there. So when I do my workout, I can just swipe, oh, that's the next exercise. Do that, swipe, that's the next exercise. So I have literally made it as easy as possible with as little thinking as possible. So my question to you is, how do you make reaching your goal inevitable? And how do you make it as easy as humanly possible? Okay? What do you need to let go of? What is not important? What have you been putting importance on that's actually not important at all? Another question is, what are you actually trying to achieve? Like, really, like, what are you actually trying to do here? And if I answer that question about my goal here with the working out, what I'm actually trying to do is be the version of me that is always fit and always healthy and always is toned and looking fabulous. And that version of me has an exercise routine. That version of me is not focused on a specific weight or a specific outcome with the working out. That version of me is really systems oriented, right? Like, I'm more concerned with being the version of me that works out 25 minutes a day, every single day, no matter what, rain or shine. It doesn't matter. I could be in an Airbnb, I could be at my friend's house, I could be at my house, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm going to do it because it's just who I am. And I know that if I'm acting from that place as this is just who I am, of course I'm going to achieve the results. It's going to be absolutely inevitable. Another journaling question. What have you been ignoring that if you did, that if you recognized, that if you saw, would change everything? That's a really good question. Just full of journaling questions today. What is the one thing that you can do to make achieving your goal inevitable? What is the one thing you need to focus on in order to make your goal inevitable? A good question after that would be, why is that important? And then the question after that would be, what does that mean? What does that mean for you? What does that mean for your life? What does this mean that you can actually achieve? Now that you've answered all those questions, what is the real actual goal? Okay? So that's a good stream of conscious journaling. What the actual goal for me is to be the person that works out every single day, no matter what, because this is who she is, because that version of me will be in fit. That version of me will figure out what to do for 25 minutes every single day. So even though I'm still on abs, I added in glutes today. I'm only on, I think, what, day 16? Yeah, I think I'm on day 16. It doesn't matter to me that I haven't seen a lot of physical changes. I look in the mirror, you guys, I'm still the same weight. I still look exactly the same. But you know what? Doesn't matter to me because I know I am in alignment with my core. I am in alignment with my core values. I'm in alignment with what I actually want to be doing. So therefore, I know it doesn't matter that I haven't dropped a single pound because I know that long term, this is going to work for me because I've already seen it in my mind. Because when I move forward into the future to the version of me that is super fit, with muscles and tone, she did it because she had a 15 to 25 minute exercise routine every single day, no matter what, without fail. So because I know I'm going to do it, now I'm starting to think, maybe I could experiment with some other exercises, and I'm going to get some resistance bands. And now I'm like starting to think, oh, this could be fun. I could do this, I could do that. And I'm just feeling into what I like doing, which exercises I really like doing. I got some ankle weights. I've started to use the ankle weights, right? So now I have like a little bit more resistance with my ab routine. I'm able to do my whole ab routine without stopping now, because before, like, I'm so out of shape, I like had to keep pausing, right? So I'm making these incremental increases, which don't seem like a big deal, but I know that that's everything, because I can easily maintain this habit. I know, like, continuing to do this habit of of course I'll get to my goal. It's literally inevitable. It's literally inevitable. So it doesn't matter to me that I looked in the mirror today and I look pretty much the same as I looked 16 days ago. Irrelevant to me now. I did take some before and after pictures. And granted, you're probably saying, well, Arwen, if you worked out for more than 15 minutes, you'd see some change. And I guess I would, but then I would be all mad about it and puffy about it, and then I wouldn't do it, okay? So now I actually feel like I've moved into like the 20-minute realm. I feel good about doing 20 minutes, and I know that in the next 3 months, I will be doing a 25-minute workout, and it will be a much harder workout, and then I'll probably start to see rapid results. Because when I like look at it visually in my mind, like when I do like a clairvoyant reading on it, I see this line, like my weight and my, I don't know, flabbiness, it's like, it's going down very slowly, and it does this over like 2 months, and not that much happens, and then suddenly it like falls off a cliff. Like I suddenly feel like I lose a lot of weight, and my body changes a lot in like a positive way. And then I feel like I plateau a little bit, and then I knock over again. So I know it's probably going to be a few months before I see some changes, but then I feel like it's suddenly going to be like really rapid. It's going to be like, oh, there it is. Okay. So anyways, this is what I wanted to tell you guys. You've got to feel what's right for you in your body. Ignore what everybody else says. Even ignore what your ego says you need to do or not do, and feel into that. Now, here's another example. I really want to do more videos. I love doing videos. I really like doing my ASMR videos, and I like doing these videos too on this tarot sort of manifestation channel, but I don't have a routine. I am not being the version of me who easily, naturally does it without thinking, right? What I'll do is I'll do a bunch of videos, I'll record them, I'll schedule them, and then I'll crash and burn because I'll move on to something else in my life, right? And that, to me, when I tune into the future version of me, that version of me doesn't do that, okay? That version of me has actually, gosh forbid, somewhat of a schedule, okay? I'm not a very scheduled person. I'm like all over the place most of the time. But I'm going to feel more into what does my body actually want to do? How do I want to do it? And then I'm going to do it that way instead of listening to all the noise from outside of me about how to do that thing. And honestly, when I think about it, I don't know why I have been listening to so many like outside voices about how to do my channel and how to actually succeed and whatnot. Because every time I do that, it doesn't work for me. What works is listening to myself every single time. If I ask myself, how do I do X? And then I'll get this answer, and then I'll do that. It always works every single time. And I have no issues doing that in like pretty much every other area of my life. But when it comes to like being consistent with the videos, I haven't been doing that. And exercise also, I haven't been doing that. And I was like, what is wrong with me? Like, I know the answer to these things. I just ask myself, and I have like these brilliant answers. Oh, hello. So anyways, I wanted to make this video to help you guys achieve your goals in 2021. I hope that I've done that. And please journal on the questions. If you have a friend who you think really needs to hear this, please send them this video so that we can like all raise our vibration together. Being clear is priceless. Being clear is priceless. And that's why I wanted to give you guys these journaling prompts, and I want to tell you my long-winded story about my workout journey, because I know that if you tap into the intelligence in your body, you will know what to do. You will achieve the goal because your subconscious will give you the answer. You already have the answers inside of you. You've always had the answers inside of you. You just got to go in there and look and ask yourself, ask your subconscious, ask your body, and you'll know exactly what to do. All right, guys, until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.